Welcome to the Random Trader Forex Trading Series 2022 and beyond, episode number 4. We're in profit from the last trade. I'm going to go to account history. We did, and if you'll remember, I accidentally hit the sell button twice. We were planning on doing our random trade on CAD Chief, and it was a sell. I went ahead and sold, and I showed that we made a $14.18 profit and a $13.85 profit. And now what I'm going to do is go into the next random trade. So first thing I'm going to do is copy my list. I have 28 pairs plus US 30. And what I did was I attached a buy and a sell to the end of all of those. That gives us 58 different possible choices. And I'm going to copy that and then come on over to random.org. I'm going to go to the list randomizer, paste the list in there. I'm going to hit randomize again. And right at the top, number 1, random trade, Chief JPY sell. Chief JPY sell. Let's go do that. So I'll open the Chief JPY currency pair. Here it is, Chief JPY. And in this case, we said we're going to randomly sell. So I'm going to do the drop down box here. Make sure we're at $1 or 0.1. I'm going to click sell. And we are in a random sell trade. Now what's interesting, if I go down to a lower time frame, let's say the 5-minute, it truly looks like, luckily, and again, all this stuff is random, right? Luckily, we are in a slight downtrend. Doesn't mean it couldn't turn around on us and go completely the other way. But we're in a sell trade. And let me look at some of the different time frames. Because what I might like to do, and you haven't seen me do this yet, is I look at the time frames. Typically, what I do is I try to get a feel for, okay, we're in a sell trade, right? Took a random trade. Is it going to continue? What's the lowest this is going to go? And I don't really see, I mean, we're definitely in the proper direction. Again, it was a random trade anyway. So I'm just going to kind of leave it. Typically what I'll do is I'll grab my sell line and I'll drag it down and just kind of set a take profit and, maybe try to get $20, $25. I'm going to let this one go. And just to be honest with you, typically what happens with me, this is Sunday evening at about 9:40 p.m. Eastern time. The market just opened about 4 hours ago. And eventually, shortly here in a couple hours, I'm going to go to bed. So if I leave this thing open overnight, I may wake up to a massive profit. I may wake up to a pretty good drawdown. Either way, that doesn't bother me, and that's the point of this series. I'm going to show you if it's in profit, I'll wake up, take the profit. If it's in drawdown, I'll wake up and put it into recovery using my recovery process, and I'll show you that if and when we get to that point. There's no sense in covering that until we need to recover. So I'm going to go ahead and stop it here. Episode 4, we're in a random sell trade on CHF-JPY. And in the next episode, I'll give you an update whether I took profit or whether we're in recovery, and I will recover it in profit. So no losses. I'm not setting to take profit at this point. I'm certainly not setting a stop loss. You've heard me say that before. Set a stop, you'll take a loss. I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to kind of let it play out for me here. And even as I look at this chart or this currency pair, CHF-JPY, we're on the 4-hour. If you look, it's been pretty kind of sideways is what they might say. A little bit up, a little bit down, a little bit up, a little bit down. That's fine. We did a sell. So if it wants to go against us, we'll recover it. And if it goes with us, we'll grab some profit and move on. At this point, if we look at account history, I am up. This is episode 4, so it's been about 3-4 days. I'm up $53.96 currently. And if you look to drawdown, we've been in the trade for a couple minutes here, drawdown of about $3.81. So that's it for this episode. I will see you in the next episode, number 5.